welcome to my channel. So I have filmed a tutorial for you guys for this look right here. I hope you guys enjoy. It's just a very simple blue smoky eye look, you know, nothing crazy. And I love this type of look, like the blue on the lid and then the brown on top on the crease. I don't know why, I love that combination, so I kind of wanted to try it and put my own little spin on it. So I hope you guys enjoy and just please keep on watching. So I'm gonna use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer in the shade Neutralizer, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that all over my lids like that. Now I'm gonna take my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush and I'm just gonna blend that in. Make sure to pat it so it like really sets in there. Don't just whirl it around. I'm not gonna set it because I like it more when it's tacky, because then I feel like the colors come out a little more vibrant as opposed to setting it and then placing the eyeshadows on top. I don't know, that just works for me. That works for me. Don't kill me, okay? I'm going to take a new palette of mine, a new favorite palette of mine, which is the Makeup Revolution Patricia Bright palette. This is what it looks like. Look at that. Look how pretty. Okay, so I'm going to take this Luxie beauty brush. It's the 205 Tapered blending brush. And I'm going to go into the shade Queen right here. And I'm going to put that all over the crease. So I'm swirling it around, also doing like windshield wiper motions to really blend that nicely in there. Like so. I don't want to go too high up. I don't want to blend it all the way up, but I also don't want to blend it too far down. I just kind of want to keep it right in the middle. So I'm just going to blend that in right here. Like so. My e.l.f. crease brush. I'm going to go into that same palette. And I'm going to go into, I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm not even going to say this color, the brown one. I don't know if you can see. It's like, is it model? Anyways, so I'm gonna take this brush and I'm gonna go into that color and I'm gonna blend it lower than this color, if that makes sense. I'm gonna really pack this into my crease. Like, I don't want to blend this too high up into the color. I kind of want this color to blend into this color that I have already on, if that makes sense. I'll just show you. So as you can see, I'm like keeping it pretty low. So I want it to be blended into the previous color I had placed. Also, since it's a smaller blending brush, it allows me to really get into that crease. So it's to go little by little. I like to build up the brown color, because if you just put in a lot at one time, it's harder to fix. I think that's good. You know, created some dimension there. So as you can see, I'm doing it like windshield wiper motions once again, but I'm keeping it in the crease. I'm not going higher than that. I'm not going lower than that. I'm going right in that crease. I'll go back and deepen this to make it match. I'm gonna go into my beloved Too Faced chocolate bar palette. I haven't touched this thing in that long. I'm gonna take this eye crease brush by e.l.f. I'm gonna go into the shade Triple Fudge right here. And this is the color that I'm gonna put right below that dark brown color I had just put on. So, because it's a darker color, I'm just gonna lightly blend that in. Starting with the outer corner. Like so. Now, I'm gonna go back to my Makeup Revolution palette and I'm gonna go into Queen again with the same Luxie Beauty brush that I used, and I'm just gonna use this to like blend everything together. So I'm just gonna blend everything like so. So then I'm gonna go back with the same brush I just used. I'm gonna go back into Triple Fudge in the Too Faced palette. And I'm just gonna deepen that crease color. Boom. I'm gonna do the other eye. Like so. Now, I'm gonna take my Wet n Wild, I think this is the concealer brush. I don't know. But like always, I'm gonna have all my products in the description box below, so you don't have to worry about that. Anyways, now we're gonna carve out the lid. Literally ever since I've learned this trick, or ever since I started doing this, I can't stop. Every look, I have to carve out my crease, my lid, and it just looks perfect. So I'm gonna take the same concealer and I'm just gonna dab it on there. Like that. I'm gonna zoom you in. Nope. Like that. So I'm gonna take the concealer brush and I'm going to carve out the lid. So like that. I'm gonna go in again, go over it. Like that. Bam! So I did my other eye off camera just to speed this up a little bit. And with this, when I do this, I like to set this when I carve my lid, because that stops the concealer from transferring everywhere. Shadow brush by e.l.f. It's a very old one, as you can tell by the white stick part. So I'm gonna go into white chocolate. Alright, so I zoomed y'all out too, just a little bit, just so I know that I'm not gonna be out of frame. Also, you can see everything better. This fun part. So we're gonna go into my Patricia Bright palette, and I'm gonna go into Ocean Deep right here. I'm gonna be using this Luxie Beauty small shader brush. This is the 245 small shader brush. And I'm going to go into Ocean Deep. And I'm gonna be only be putting this on like 1/3 of the lid. So the inner corner. So go right here. Look at that pigmentation, honey. Come on. Don't play with me. So I'm just gonna put this. Just be careful not to go into the brown, to the other shades. Like that. So just to make this easier and faster, I finished this eye off camera, just so I can speed things up. The color right under it, which is No Boo, right here. And I'm going to place this on the remainder concealer. I'm just gonna put that everywhere. Like that. Now I'm gonna go back into Ocean Deep, that lighter blue color, and pack it all over, even on top of the dark blue color, because this color has a sheen to it, so it'll give the darker blue a nice sheen as well. Make everything nice and blended. There you have it. Now I'm gonna go back with this brush, the e.l.f. crease brush, and I'm gonna go into Triple Fudge from the Too Faced palette again. And I'm going to blend that outer corner together. Like so. Now I'm going to take the Luxie Beauty 205 brush, and I'm going to go into Queen again, which is this color right here in the Makeup Revolution palette, and I'm going to just blend that together. I know it's gonna look messy, but we will fix it. We're gonna go back into the Nobu, that dark blue color with the small shader brush, and we're just gonna pack that on once again to blend it into the brown. And we're just gonna keep going back and forth, so then we're just gonna keep going into Queen and blending it until it's nice and blended. Now I'm going to go with this, I think this is a liquid eyeshadow by e.l.f. It's in the shade Ocean Eyes. And I'm gonna go in with this flat eyeshadow brush by e.l.f. And it comes like that, and I'm just gonna use the brush and brush it on top. And I'm gonna put it where the dark blue is. So, but very lightly because this is very pigmented. So, put this all over, like so. And blend it out. We're going to use a flat liner brush. And I'm gonna go into Triple Fudge, and I'm gonna do like a eyeliner, kind of. So I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna go very lightly as close to my lash line as possible. And we're gonna go back with this brush. It's the Luxie 205 Tapered blending brush. There's like no color up here. Just to deepen that color up. Like that. So I'm gonna go into the Makeup Revolution palette. I'm gonna go into the shade Shimmering right here. Put this on the inner corner using my e.l.f. crease brush. Like that. Now we're gonna do the brows. So I used the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Dark Brown. I use my Anastasia brush number 14. And I'm just gonna line the brows. But I'm back. Okay, so I did my brows. Now I'm gonna do my brow highlight. So I'm just gonna take a random eyeshadow brush. It's the one by e.l.f. And I'm gonna go back into that shimmering shade that I used for my inner corner highlight. I'm gonna use it for my brow highlight. Oh my god, I can't like break this thing to open it. Oh, great. My thing broke. Anyways, I guess I'm gonna have to use it like this. I'm gonna put this right under my brow. Now onto the face. So I'm just gonna brush away the fallout with a clean brush. Like that. Now I'm going to use my primer that I always use. It's the primer. It's the No Pores, No Shine T-Zone treatment. So I'm gonna put this on my forehead, my nose, and my chin. I'm just gonna blend that in. With my hands. I don't know how people blend primer in with their with a brush or a sponge. Like I've seen that before, and I don't know, I just think it's like super weird for some weird reason. I don't know why. But just use your hands. Clean hands, clean hands. And yeah. Now I'm going to mix my Maybelline Dream BB Pure cream in the shade 120 medium sheer tint. So I'm gonna put this all over my face. Like that. And I'm gonna blend it with my Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse foundation in the shade 75 Natural Beige. I like to mix this BB cream with all my foundations because one, it has salicylic acid, and I've been breaking out lately, in case you haven't noticed, and also because, I don't know, I feel like when I blend this with all my foundations, I just get my perfect shade, so that's why I does that. So I'm just gonna, I haven't used this foundation in a while, so excited to try it out. I'm gonna use my Real Techniques brush, this big brush. I don't know what it's called. Oh, the foundation brush. I think you see it. And I'm just gonna blend. I like to pat it. I don't like to really like drag it and, you know, streak it, because I feel like it's just gonna swirl the foundation around. It's not gonna like press it into the skin. So, you know, I just like to do that. I just think it's gives me a much better finish. Remember, neckline, jawline. Remember, ladies, blend that into the jawline because you do not want to have a line separating your face and your neck. It's just, no, don't do that, don't do that. I know I say that every makeup video, but you know, can't say I never said nothing, alright? If your makeup comes out trash while using one of my tutorials, you know, don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Okay. So, you know, blend it into the skin and see it. I feel like it's literally my perfect shade. Like, literally. So now that everything is blended, now I'm going to set my foundation, and I'm going to be using my e.l.f. powder brush. And I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Powder in the shade Banana. I've seen my friend use this, and I love her makeup, like, it's flawless all the time. And so she, you know, she kind of put me on, you know. I saw it in Ulta and I was like, why not? Why not? Because I've been using the same powder for years, literally years. So, you know, I need to change it up. I need to try new things, you know. So I got it and I love it. 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 So what I do is I take the brush and I just kind of like, you know, and I just set my whole face with it. Now I'm going to take my two LA Girl concealers and I'm going to highlight under my eye. So one of them is it's my perfect shade and the other one's a little too light for me, so I like to just mix them both, you know, if they want to come out. Thanks. Like that. So I'm going to do that with this too. Just going to go over everything except for the bridge of my nose because I don't want that to be like super white. I usually use my Real Techniques sponge to blend my concealer, but I usually dampen it and I am so lazy. I always forget to dampen my sponge, so I'm going to be using my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, you know, a classic, and I'm going to just blend my concealer like so. As you can see, I'm not, you know, wiping it, I'm just tapping it. So after I blend out my concealer, I like to bake. I used to bake my face a while ago, but then I kind of stopped. But now I kind of want to do it again, only because my my concealer creases a lot, so I guess I have to bake now. So I use this e.l.f. brush. I don't know the name of it. Like I said, I'll have everything in the description box below. And I'm going to use my Ciate coconut setting powder. It does smell like coconut. I love coconut. Anything And I'm just gonna use this and set my concealer. As you can see, I'm patting it. I'm not swirling it, because if I pat it, I'm not swirling it, because if I swirl it, then it's not gonna be like, it's not gonna bake. While that is setting, I'm going to be placing my false lashes. I will have everything in the description box below, because I keep my lashes in this little tray, so I don't know the names of it off the top of my head, but I will place everything in the description box below. So I'm gonna use my Ardell Lash Grip eyelash adhesive in the shade black, like in the color black. I personally like the black glue better than clear glue, because the clear glue dries like kind of like with a white cast, and I don't really like that. I like the black because it blends in with whatever makeup I have. What I do is I have the mirror very close to me, tilted up. Like, I don't know how to like tilt it up. So I'm looking down on it. I placed a very thin layer of the glue on the lash, and I'm just gonna let that dry for a minute. You don't want to place it right away on your eye, because that's when the glue becomes very messy and it just glides around and it doesn't stick. So you want to make sure it's tacky. So I think it takes about like 20 seconds to become sticky. So I like to also blow on it. So the lash is nice and dry, tacky now. So I put it on top of my lash line. I place it down in the middle first, and then I place the corners after. So, place it down like this, and then I just squeeze. So there you have it. I placed my lashes. These I cut a little too short, so I like to put mascara on the lashes in front to make it all blend. So I'm just gonna wipe this off. Like that. Now I'm on to bronzer. So I like to use my e.l.f. Large Stipple brush and my NYC bronzing powder. I just like to swirl this all over my cheekbones like so. Just like to go everywhere, all over. On the other side. I also like to put the bronzer right on my temples, because I feel like every time I put foundation on, my forehead just looks mad white. I don't like that. I like to add some dimension. So I like to add bronzer there. I don't like to put bronzer in this area, only so it gives the illusion of high cheekbones, because then if I put it all over here, my face kind of looks smaller, and I don't like that. I like my cheekbones to look raised, because then when I put the highlight on, it really pops. I'm gonna go in with my contour powder, and I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild brush. I don't know what brush it is, but I'm gonna use my Sephora bronzing face powder in the shade Los Cabos. I'm just gonna put this in here and go right in the right in my cheekbone, like right under my cheekbone. I kind of just feel around for it. I don't really like the top of my ear. No, like I just kind of feel for it, because you could feel the like where under your cheekbone is. So that's where I like to place the powder. So, and then I just blend. Also like to put these sides of my nose. Like that. To give the illusion of a smaller nose, because I feel like I have a huge nose. Now I'm gonna go in with my Tarteist Pro Glow palette. And I'm going to go into this beautiful blush color. And I'm going to use my Flawless Face Brush by e.l.f. I'm just gonna go very lightly, because it's very pigmented. Like one tap, and then I'm just gonna put this on the apples of my cheeks. I think. Is that what this is called? The apples of your cheeks? Whatever. Well, I'm gonna place it right here, and I'm gonna blend that into the bronzer. I don't like the look of a lot of blush, so you know, I like to build up to however I like. So I think that's good. Bro, I feel like I can't talk. I feel like I've been stuttering, and I like, oh my god, I like get myself angry. Anyways, now for the highlights, my favorite part. So I'm gonna go back into this Tarteist Pro Glow palette, and I'm gonna use that highlight shade. It's amazing. I love this highlight shade. I don't know what to say. It's like a nice champagne-y color. And it's like a sheen. It's not glitter. I don't like glitter. I don't like glitter highlights. I don't know why people put glitter on their face. That's not a natural glow. That's not a highlight. If you take a picture, you're just gonna see mad glitter particles on your face. I don't like that. That's not nice. That's not cute. It's not cute. Celebrities, when you see celebrities, you know, on the red carpet, you see like the nice glow right here, not glitter. Anyways, I'm gonna take my fan brush, and I'm gonna lightly go dust this on the highest point of my cheek. Very lightly. I'm like barely touching my face. I don't know if you could tell. Yeah. Like super lightly. I'm just gonna go over it, and I'm gonna connect it to my brow bone, because I want to connect this highlight to my cheek highlight. That's just how I like to do my highlight. So yeah. I like to blend that in like that. Like so. Boom. Now the other side. I was gonna say the other face. So I'm just gonna blend this like this. So my camera shut down to cool off again. So I just went ahead and put the highlights on the tip of my nose. I put it also above my brow, only because I don't like when people put the highlight on the middle of their forehead. I feel like that makes me look oily, and it's just like, I don't know, like not natural. I feel like on top of the brow, it's like, I don't know. I don't know why I do it. I don't know. That's just what I do. That's just what I do. Now we're gonna do the lower lash line. Oh. And I'm gonna go into the Too Faced palette. Go into Triple Fudge with a flat liner brush. Like so. And I'm just gonna go on the low, as closest to my lash line as possible. I'm not gonna bring it all the way in, because then I'll just look like a raccoon. And no one likes to look like a raccoon. So, okay, anyways, now I'm gonna take my Morphe M431 brush. Look like that. And I'm gonna go into Queen again in the Makeup Revolution palette. And I'm gonna blend that lower lash line like no tomorrow. So I'm gonna just gonna take a random mascara, honestly, because it's for my bottom lashes. So this is my Essence False Lashes Mascara. And I'm just gonna put this on the lower lash line. Yo, what is wrong with me today? Damn! Don't fret, my lovely ladies. I know how to fix this, don't worry. You have to let it dry, and then you get a Q-tip, and you just scrape it off. That's simple. I'm gonna take my NYX lip liner in the shade brown, and I'm just gonna line my lips. Hey, I'm gonna line my lips, so. Like so. I'm just gonna blend that in. Like that. So off camera really quick, I went to line my lower lash line with the NYX retractable eyeliner in the shade Deep Blue. Super creamy, I love that. I just wanted to add like a, you know, more pop of blue onto the eyes, so that's why I put that on my lower lash line. Now for the lips. Now I take my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Gairo, and I put that all over the lips. All over. Now I'm gonna go over with the Sephora, I think this is the Lip Plumper gloss, the plumping gloss. I love this lip gloss so much. It's in the shade Outrageous. And I'm gonna just put this all over. Like that. Now to wipe off the mascara mistakes. So I'm gonna take a Q-tip, I'm gonna zoom y'all in, and I'm just gonna... Wow, this is the most I've been in frame in the whole video. Wipe it off. I'm not scraping too hard, because then it'll just make things worse. And there it is, you know, it's gone. So now I'm gonna go under here. Move it off. Like so. Boom. So now to set everything, I'm going to be using my Morphe setting spray, my favorite setting spray of all time. This really like melts everything into the skin, and it takes away that powdery look. This setting spray is amazing, and I think it's like 15 bucks. And the mist is beautiful. It's like a fine mist, and I just love spraying this all over my face. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial. I feel like I haven't done a tutorial in a long time, so I just decided to do this look right here, right off the bat. Something really nice and cute, and I love blue. Like, blue is one of my favorite colors. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will have more videos up, I promise, because I literally have no excuse now. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you guys soon.